Welcome back again. This is Shardul Gavande from Ace Knowledge, and now in this video we are going to see how telephone API works in Android. So what exactly would be in this practical? So we are going to create an application, and with the help of this application we are going to place a phone call. Okay, so obviously we need some permissions to be set or which needs to be enabled by the user side. So we'll grant those permissions from the user's point of view, and then we'll place this call. So let's jump into our Android Studio, and in our XML file let's change the design first. So here I will take a linear layout, and under this linear layout I would have my button, and let's give the orientation to our linear layout as vertical. So the text would be of the button as place call, and the ID we would change it to phone call. Okay, and let's bring it to the center. We'll give Android colon layout margin top as 200 dp. Okay, so we are okay, so we'll have the height and width as, so height width would be, we'll keep it as match parent, and let's check now. Okay, let's keep height also. Let's remove this weight property, and now it's fine. Okay, so we are done with the design part, and now let's come to the main activity.kt file. So we need to bind this GUI component. So let's bind it, create a variable as call equal to find view by ID button, then we have r.id dot phone call. Next, let's call the set on click listener. So use the variable call dot set on click listener, and yeah, under this we would write our logic part to make a call, and what we'll do is we'll create a method, separate method, and we'll pass or simply call that method under this set on click listener. So let's create a method first as private function. We'll give the method name as make call. Okay, and under this now we'll apply our the logic part. So we'll create an intent over here variable, then we have intent equal to intent, and under this we have the action call which we need to make. So with the intent will get passed to intent dot action call. Okay, this one, comma, then we have URI, uniform resource identifier. Okay, we need to select this one, URI dot from parts, as in from where which should be passed on to. Okay, well, before this, one more thing, we need to pass the mobile number. So we'll declare a variable here in order to pass a random dummy mobile number. So let's pass it over here because we are going to use it now. So val mobile number colon type is string equal to, and we'll pass 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. So this is a random mobile number which I have used, and we need to pass that mobile number over here. So URI dot from parts, and then we have in double quotes, first is telephone number, comma, this is just to show it as tel, and then mobile number will pass here, comma, we have fragment as null. Okay, so this is the line, and then we need to start the intent. So start activity, and then simply pass the intent over here. So this scheme you can put anything. I just put a random word as tel. Then mobile number is, it has come from here, and the fragment value as null. Okay, So now we need to pass this make call over here on set on click listener. But before that, I need to pass the permissions, right? I need to check the permissions whether the user has allowed the permission for action underscore call or call underscore phone. Well, we also need to set the permission in android.manifest file. So let's go over there first and set the permission in Android manifest as user permissions, and the name of the permission is call underscore phone. Okay, so in the Android manifest.xml file, make sure you set this permission call underscore phone. And now back into our KT file. So before we check the permission and request the permission, we need to first declare a variable over here for request underscore phone underscore call, or we can simply say we need to set the request code. What we have to do for every permission. So request uh, underscore phone underscore call, and we'll give the value of this or the code for this permission as 1. And now here, using if condition, if activity compact dot check self permission this comma android dot manifest dot permission, the name of the permission which is call underscore phone, and outside this we have not equal to package manager selected dot permission granted. Then we have under this if statement we need to request for this permission if the permission is not granted. So activity compact dot request permission this comma array of selected. Under this we'll have android dot manifest dot permission dot the name of the permission call underscore phone, and outside this we need to pass the request code which is request phone call. Okay, so we have checked the permission, set the permission, requested the permission, and in the else part we need to pass this make call method which we have created, this one. Okay, and also we need to override the request permission in order to use it. So let's override it. Right click, override, generate override methods, and search for request permission. So on request, so the name of the permission is on request permission, or let us check using on request permission. Yeah, so this is the permission which we need to override. Select it. Okay, and let's remove this, and under this we will have condition as if request code, if the request code is equal to the request code what we have declared, which is request underscore phone underscore call, then again we have make call. Okay, so now we are done with the coding part, and let's run a project. So here is our application open, and place call button. So if I click on this place call, it will ask me for the permission allow telephone API to make and manage phone call. Okay, the permission name in our case was call underscore phone. So I'll click on allow, and here the call has been placed, the number which we have declared it over here. Okay, so I'll cut this, disconnect it, and if I again place a call, so it gets connected. Okay, so that's how telephone API works in Android. So that's it from this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.